till I get where I feel like they are. Anyways, my name is Chantel Stella, and I want to welcome you all to my very first episode of my podcast. We shall be using Chantel Stella on YouTube, and guys, you'll be checking out on our channel on YouTube, Chantel Stella. Subscribe, like. Then TikTok, we shall also be using Chantel Stella for this channel, for this podcast. Meanwhile, I go back to the big point. Have you felt like everyone is far from you? You feel like you're with your friends or you're with your colleagues, your workmates, and you feel like these guys have it all figured out. And these guys have it all in place, and you feel like you're the lost one. You feel like you don't have what you feel like they have. Meanwhile, story time. So you be in that point whereby you're not working, because I can give an example of myself. You get, and it's really okay to give yourself time when you don't understand everything or when everything doesn't seem like it's going your way. It's okay to take a moment, it's okay to relax. But then, in the moment of you relaxing, think of how you're going to get yourself out of wherever that you're going through, wherever that is not working for you. Think of that. And instead of you worrying about your life, because actually, instead of you comparing your life to other people's lives, why can't you work on yourself? Why can't you find something that you can do? Something that can pass your time, something that you can focus on, and something that can help you push either your self esteem, your confidence, and actually know more of what you would want as you, a person. Yes, I'm a 24-year-old, I should say. I want to speak something about my fellows in the 20s. And I wish I got to know this when I was around 20. I think I wouldn't have rushed some of the things in my life. But then, as I've gone to grow up to this age of 24, I've gotten to realize a lot of things. And I'm glad I have. The things I've realized right now at this age of mine, it's not beyond my age. It's that age that I'm in right now. Everything that has happened to my life, everything that has gone on, right, wrong, I believe because I accepted that's a journey. That's my journey. The fact that I'm not in jail, actually, I should say. But meanwhile, as I was saying, so I realized that there comes a point in your life and you have things figured out. Like you feel like everything is moving in the straight line. You have a job, you're getting paid, you get your money, you have like you feel like you can literally give yourself most of the things you would want to give yourself. You get. But then there's gonna come a time and you find yourself in the moment whereby you are not working, whereby you feel like this is not the kind of work I want to do, or this is not the job I want to do. I feel like it's giving me less of what I want. Then you start comparing yourself with people. Then you start seeing your mates. You be like, how come they have it figured out? How come these guys are getting money? How come when their jobs they feel like yes, this is all they can give it so that they can keep this job, and you don't like that, and it's okay. Like it's very very okay. I found myself very okay, and you have to be very, 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 very careful when you're in that state. Which state am I talking about? If you're in that state of whereby you're confused in the moment, you feel like you actually feel like something is lying, something is missing. One thing you need to be very careful about is the career pressure that is going to come along with you. Trust me, it's trust me, the moment you wake up in the morning and you realize that, you know what, I need to take a deep breath and I need to relax, I need to breathe, I need to focus, sit down and know that these things people be like, time is not on your side. Your age, what? Your age doesn't define the person you want to be. You get, at some point, you have to accept that some things are not supposed to happen the way you just want them to happen. There has to be a journey through them. So this is what I'm saying. Be very cautious about the career pressure that comes along with you giving yourself time to rest. For example, me. The day I quit the job I was doing, it's not like I quit it um because I was tortured, because this and this, I was disrespected or what. No, it's because I felt like I was getting less of what I wanted. Like I felt like I was putting in more and getting less. This is the only thing you can understand as you. Someone will be like, "What more are you saying that you are putting?" But as for me, I know I was putting more of what I was receiving. You get, and it's okay to feel like that. So when I decided you know, to take a moment of being not working, there are a lot of things that came with that. Number one, people forget in the moment that you've worked before. People feel like you've never worked actually the day you stop working. And if it finds you moving with people who work, you have to be ready for the career pressure, you have to be ready for everything, and that's where people start comparing themselves with others. You get, there are things I've realized in the moments where I decided to stop working, not because I didn't want to work, nah, but because I felt that that's what I wanted at the moment, but it did help me. Like I was saying, people forget that you've even worked before. People literally do forget that. Remember, you've been this person who has been working your ass down for 2 years at that kind of workplace or in the industry or something. You've been literally giving yourself everything you want. And, like you've been giving yourself 99. You're taking care of yourself this time around. You get, then now all your mates, all your friends, your colleagues, you leave them in the industry of working and you're not working anymore. Trust me, you have to maintain the fact that when it comes to money, don't overcry for them. Do not do not actually think of it. Yes, you can want them to help you with an emergency or something, but please, when you do it, don't do it again, because these guys are going to see you as a burden at the end of the day. For them, they're not going to care. But I'm relaxing. But what? No. They're going to see you, sure. This person decided to quit their job to start asking money from us. You see? That is going to torture you somehow, somewhere. You get. Meanwhile, that's the thing. Then you start asking yourself, what should I do so that I can do this? I can fit in all that and all that. You get, should I start up a business? Hmm? Should I go look for another job? What should I do? You get. Remember, you have a target. The day you left this job, you wanted to start up something you feel like you can give all your time. You get. So it's okay to take your time. It's okay to take your time. Plan well. Plan everything well. So that at least when you start that journey again of career and all that, you know how you're gonna do it. You know how you're gonna use all your past mistakes when you start this new road. Meanwhile, guys, I don't want to say a lot, but all I can advise someone out there, you don't have a job at the moment. You feel like you're stranded somewhere. You feel like things are not going on your way. Trust me with one thing. You hear people talking about certain things, still they come to your door. You get, there is going to come a time. Because ask yourself one thing. You've been working. It's not like you can't work. It's not like you can't get a job. But remember, there is something you put on yourself and you're like, you know what? I need some time off with this and this. People are going to tell you a lot of things. That's the pressure I was talking about. You're not working. How are you managing? How are you doing this? How are you doing that? Eh? There is a way you're trying to manage, and there is a way you're figuring out things, and actually God is just helping you to figure out life as you plan. You get. So when you step up to your feet again and you start working, make sure you know what you want this time around. Make sure what you've chosen is what you're going to focus on. Like you're going to give it your all. And when you start doing, make sure you're ready for everything, the challenges that come with work, the pressure that comes with work, everything that comes with that. And know that if it's a job, this job has to help me be somewhere, either to create something of my own or even make this better, or it make me a better person. Meanwhile, that's all I had for you today. And this is not all, guys. I had a reason as to why I started with the career thing. I literally love to start with the things that I know are in my life phases right now. You get, and I'm going to be hitting up on a lot of things, love things. Actually, how love has treated me in these 20s, from the time I started understanding love till this age of 24. You get, and I'm going to talk about friendships. I'm going to talk about life. I'm going to talk about a lot of things. So I am so glad to whoever gave this video a moment and at least listen to something. I don't know, some things might not make sense to you, but it might make sense to someone else. Meanwhile, like, share, comment, and please, whoever comments on this video, wherever you comment on a question, trust me, I'll make a video when I'm answering that question. And thank you all for watching. My name is Chantel Stella once again on my YouTube, and Chantel Stella on TikTok. Thank you guys. Stay blessed. I love you so much. Have a lovely night. Mwah.